Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high.
Good morning guys, hope you're all okay. Welcome back to the YouTube channel and welcome to today's vlog. I am by no means ready. I fell asleep last night with wet hair and this is what my hair dries like naturally. A literal Hagrid vibes. So I will probably do something with that a little bit later. But it is a sick day today. George has got the chickenpox, so he can't go to nursery. So we are at home. It's a Tuesday. I would normally be working. It's actually 7:30 and I'm still like in my PJs, which is weird for a Tuesday. So it's actually quite nice to like potter about in the morning and just like sort his breakfast out and stuff like that. That's what I'm doing right now. I've just made myself a coffee, standard. I've got this new creme brulee little syrup for coffee. Ash got it for me for my birthday because I am obsessed with creme brulee, plus I have a coffee every single morning. Literal perfect gift, love it. I've got that in my coffee this morning and it is absolutely delicious. I'm also trying to make it a habit that I'm drinking more water, and I tend to drink more water if it's in stuff like this, like little jugs and like with the straw and stuff. So yeah, that's my little habit that I'm trying to make. I've got my coffee, I've got my water. I also, actually, I've just remembered, I made myself, let me just go in the fridge, some overnight oats last night. So I'm going to have those for breakfast. And you can probably hear in the background, I'm just making George's brekkie as well, which is just the standard oat, banana and blueberry pancakes. But I pre-made that mixture. So that mixture was made and I froze it because I made pancakes like last week, made too much batter. So I popped that in the freezer and then I defrosted it yesterday. And now I'm cooking the batter. So that's kind of what I would normally do when it comes to these pancakes. I'll pop a recipe down below for them, but I kind of like, basically I just chuck in and mashed up bananas, I put an egg in there, I put oats in there, what else do I do? A bit of like milk of some sort, baking powder, and that's it. It's literally, it's just delicious. I actually really love these ones as well. So let me just sort these out. Oh, ready? Woohoo! But yeah, anyway, I thought I would just pick up the camera and vlog because normally I wouldn't be able to vlog on a Tuesday. So I thought, why not? I will do it. I also selfishly kind of want to rant a little bit about childcare costs again. So stay tuned for that. But no, I mean, I just want to say, by the way, whenever I do talk about childcare costs, I'm never ever talking about the nursery itself or the childcare providers, like the people, like the nursery staff and stuff, like ever. I know that what they get paid is absolutely pittance in comparison to what like the parents are getting charged. I know it's not that at all. It's just like the business as a whole clearly makes more money than it like needs to. Like the amount that I pay, it's like double our mortgage and it's just insane. Like I might sit down with you guys later and just go through some like maybe during George's nap time, might just go sit down with you and like talk through our finances a little bit, because I don't mind sharing like basically our money situation. And it's hard at the moment. Like I am so incredibly lucky that I've got this. Like if I didn't have YouTube as like a supplementary income, I would be in debt. Like it's madness just to survive, like just to pay my bills, my childcare bill, and like literally have like £200. If I didn't have YouTube, I would have £200 left over a month to like buy a coffee with and like go to the farm park, like it, and I work, like I have a decent job, do you know what I mean? And it's just madness. So yeah, we'll talk about that a little bit later, but yeah, can't afford my life yet again. Fun times. Ready for some brekkie? There you go. I've got my little breakfast pot. I've just popped a little bit of honey on it. I made this oat last night. It's overnight oats. It's literally just some oatmeal or like porridge oats, oat milk, just because I prefer that to dairy because it makes me feel a bit dodgy. So I got oat milk, and then I've got frozen blueberries in there, the same ones that I put in George's pancakes, and then just chucked a bit of like some like pecan granola-y thing that we had in the cupboard. Had absolutely no idea why we had that, but got it on top, and then I popped some runny honey on it. That is my breakfast, and because it's ready this morning, I'm actually going to eat it. Otherwise, I just don't eat breakfast normally, which is really bad. So this is my breakfast. George is enjoying his in front of Pepper. Not a habit we should really get into, but he's ill, and yeah, I want breakfast.
Sky's falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly.
Mummy.
Sometimes we're crashing down,
Cute.
but we get up and start
Give
from
yourself
the
some.
ground.
Right.
I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
Okay, George and I are ready for the day. He's in his little two-piece outfit. I got him from Tesco. I absolutely love it. I just thought it was so sweet. And I think what we're going to do is go to B&M and get some chalk, because then we can chalk paint on the patio. That is what I think what we're going to do is go to B&M, buy some chalk, and then we're going to like chalk paint on the patio, because it's a nice day so far, although the weather forecast said that it's probably going to rain a little bit later. So I just thought, yeah, we could do that. It's a free, like almost free, other than the cost of the chalk, activity to do, and my bank account is looking very weak right now. I did get a little bit of money for my birthday, and I was umming and ahhing about whether to put that towards like just living rather than buying something for myself, but I ended up buying quite a lot of stuff actually for myself, and I am almost regretting it a little bit now. I mean, I'm not, because I feel like I deserved it. Like it was literally all the stuff that I showed in my last video, which was my like Primark and H&M haul. I bought some Birkenstocks as well. Like it was all money that I got given for my birthday, and I was like so grateful. But I genuinely, now I'm thinking like I could have used that money to like do stuff, because we've still got a couple of weeks till payday, but I could afford some chalk from B&M, so we're gonna go and do that, I think. Yeah, I've got like some washing to put. Actually, I'm gonna put that outside because that's still a little bit wet from yesterday. I need to put another wash on, just like catching up with washing and things like that. But yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Just got in the car. I'm just gonna drive to B&M now. Absolute traumatic experience getting George into the car seat, but it's what it is. I'm just gonna drive to B&M now, act as if nothing just happened. It's fine. I don't know what it is. Like, I think, to be honest, George has probably just hit the like classic terrible twos scenario. He has just like completely flipped a switch where by anything that is like a slight inconvenience is absolute like meltdown territory. It's just non-stop. Obviously the chickenpox and stuff don't help, like he's a little bit irritable and stuff, but honestly, like in terms of just general like lack of patience and lack of just understanding or anything, it's just so difficult to deal with sometimes. I don't know whether what I'm doing is like the right thing, but I tend to just try and explain to him in like a clear voice what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. I mean, it doesn't help in the slightest, but it makes me feel slightly better, I guess. I'm just sort of living in hope that it gets better when they start to speak and be able to communicate and like explain what's wrong and like ask for what it is they want. But it just seems like at the moment it's just, if I don't give him something immediately, like if he wants a banana and I can't peel it quick enough, like it is literal like tantrums, screaming on the floor. Similarly, like if I take something away from him, or if I just say, look, we're going out now, and he doesn't want to go out, or shut the door because we've come in, like he just literally every single thing. And once he's annoyed about everything, and I just can't seem to like crack what it is that I can do. Hey chicken. Yeah, I know. It's a hard life, isn't it? I don't know, we'll get there one day, but it's just never ending at the moment. I'm sure it's a phase, but it's just got significantly harder in the last couple of months. Yeah, and I'm just struggling a bit. Anyway, just pulled up at B&M, so I'm gonna go in, collect I'm literally just gonna go in for the the chalk, sorry, so we can do some painting on the patio. Right, I got the goods. I went into B&M and this is what I picked up. Loads of giant chalks, literally perfect. It was only $3.99 for that massive set. You can have loads of fun with this, aren't you? I did also get one other thing. I said I was only going to go in for these, but George is obsessed with bubbles at the moment, so I got this bubble gun. It's only £3. And normally with bubbles, he gets the ump when he can't make the bubbles himself with like a bubble wand. Whereas this, he can definitely hold down that trigger. So I thought that'd be quite good as well. So yeah, that's what our plan is for today. I'm gonna get drawing, I think. Right, you ready, George? Get the bubbles out as well. Shall I show everyone, look, our masterpiece? Right, I'm going to get the bubbles out. Hopefully this doesn't break. Wow, look at that. Bubble. Yeah, bubble. Right, are you ready? George, stop playing with the wrapper. Look, what's this? Ready? Wow! Look at that! Do you want to go? Right, you press this. Ready? Just done George's lunch for him. It is pita bread, hummus with some cucumber sticks, some cut up strawberries and some cut up bits of saurine. He will eat all of this other than the cucumber, I guarantee it. Ready for your lunch? Yeah? You want to sit down? Good boy. Do you want some juice? Water? It's cucumber. Yeah, that's what I thought. You're literally going to throw every single bit of cucumber on the floor, aren't you? Two bits. Lick the hummus off. 3 bits. Why are you so predictable? Molly girl, get out please. Not yet. Great. Cheers George. Well done. I'm not gonna lie, my lunch looks pretty similar to his. It's got cucumber. I've literally just been like picking bits of like cucumber, a bit of hummus, a bit of pita bread, standard. I have found though with George, I really love those little section plates because you can put everything all on once. You can put savoury and sweet all at once, and he actually always tends to go for the savoury first and then the sweet, which I never ever thought he'd do. I thought that he would automatically go for like the strawberries or whatever because that's his favourite. But he's eating the pita bread and the hummus, and then he's not touched the strawberries or the saurine yet. Obviously, yeah, the cucumber went straight on the floor as predicted, but you're supposed to offer it, aren't you? Okay, I've just put George down for his nap and I can now chill a little bit. I thought for this little part of the video I would do basically like a roundup of how the chickenpox are going, but then also talk about money stuff because it's hard out there. And last time I spoke about it, a lot of you related, and I just feel like why not rant together about these things and feel like we're not alone in this and the struggles are shared at least. But first, I just wanted to talk about chickenpox stuff because I had a few questions on Instagram and stuff about like what we're using for George. Firstly, the first thing that we got was just this calamine lotion from Tesco. It's just the Tesco own brand, nothing too special. Honestly, this was the only thing they had in stock in the entire Tesco. It was a Tesco extra as well, like that was all they had for chickenpox. I even asked the chemist, like the pharmacy like section, and that's all they had. Apparently there's been like a massive breakout in my town of chickenpox, so they have run out of loads of stuff. So yeah, the calamine lotion is the one that we got. I think it's really good. It does work, it dries them out, but it is so messy. Like you can see all the chalkiness there, gets on all clothes, stains, like literally gets on all your hands, like dries everything out. That's the whole point in it. But it's literally, I've stained a rug upstairs, like it is very messy. The way that we've been applying it is just like tipping this upside down onto a cotton pad and then dabbing that on the areas that are affected, basically his entire body. But I have seen, well, loads of people have recommended to me this foam that's apparently so much better. I'll pop a picture up on the screen now because I can't remember exactly what it's called. And I'll pop a link to the Amazon link down below. What I would do if I had hindsight is pre-order this stuff for when you end up getting chickenpox, because you're gonna get them at some point. Little one's gonna get them at some point, so might as well have the stuff in. So I would have gone for that foam stuff. We've also been using the Piriton for over ones, like the liquid Piriton. It works really well. It's just like a basically antihistamine to help like with the itching, which is really good. And he really likes the flavour of this. I don't know what the flavour is, I haven't actually tasted it myself. He seems to like love it. He keeps coming up to me with it like, more. I'm like, no, you can only have it like once or twice a day. Yeah, it just smells syrupy, like loads of sugar probably in it, but that's absolutely fine. Like that's what you kind of want in a medicine, so they actually take it. So they are the two things that we've been using, like that we've purchased. Other thing that we've been doing is oat baths every single night actually. So we literally got like I use like one of Ash's old socks, and I popped loads of oats in it, just like normal porridge oats. Loads of oats in it, and then tied a knot in it. And then when I was running George's bath, I would just put that sock underneath the warm water that's coming through, and then like squeeze out all of like oat juice or like whatever it is, and then when George is in the bath, obviously have it like lukewarm, like not too hot, not too cold, but like a lukewarm bath, and then like basically wash him with the sock. Obviously it's a clean sock, it sounds a bit gross, but basically it was like soothing all of his pox, and he seemed to really love it. Like he wouldn't even move, he was just like, oh, like you could tell that he was like really relaxed, and he enjoyed it a lot. So I've been doing that every single night. I'm gonna do that again tonight. A few things that I've been told that work wonders on chickenpox that I haven't used just because I had stuff, like there's no point in buying loads and loads and loads, like get one or the other kind of thing. Like I said, that foam that everyone recommended, I would definitely stock up on that on Amazon, and I'll pop that link down below. And I'm told that Head and Shoulders there's something in Head and Shoulders, like the original, that if you put it in the bath, there's something in that really works for soothing like itchiness and stuff. Another one actually we have done is baking soda in the bath. I think that worked, but we also did an oat bath later that day, so I don't know which one worked, but yeah, baking soda or oats. I feel like oats are like cheaper, so just do that. And then last but not least, Calpol, if it is causing your little one loads of trouble. But yeah, I'm sure there are loads and loads of different like remedies and stuff that you can use. Obviously just like just Google it. Just search it up. There's loads of articles, but that's what we've been doing. That's my little down low on the chickenpox stuff. Nursery basically said that he can come back when all of his pox have scabbed over and there's no more like blisters. Because if you don't know, chickenpox, they come up like red dots, then they fill with fluid and they look basically like whiteheads, but like grosser, like yeah, really nasty, like blisters basically, like they've got fluid in them. And then once they have dried out, they go to blisters, and that's basically what this helps with. Like this makes them like, not blister, it helps them scab quicker, that's what it is. So they blister first, and that's when they're like super contagious. And then once they have dried out is like when they scab over, and that's sort of like when you're not contagious anymore. Generally is like 7 to 10 days from when you first notice it, like obviously based on like their experience. I would say, so George I first saw them on George on Thursday, I believe. And so literally like tiny little red mark, like it would look like a normal spot. So I wasn't sure that it was chickenpox, and I saw like one there and I saw like one there. But I sent him into nursery anyway because I just thought it was just like a couple of spots or something from like sun cream or like whatever. But he, yeah, got sent home later that day because apparently he had a couple more appear on his legs. So yeah, he had the pox on Thursday. Today is Tuesday. I know you guys aren't watching this till Sunday, but today is Tuesday, and it is, I would say like 30-40% of them have scabbed. But yeah, he's still got quite a lot of blisters and stuff, bless him. He looks so poorly, but other than the fact that he's itchy, he's a bit irritable, but like nothing else has been like adversely affected really. Like like I said, he's irritable and a bit grouchy, but obviously you would be if you had like itchy skin everywhere. But other than that, like he is okay. Like he hasn't got a temperature, he hasn't like, doesn't seem like he's in pain necessarily, just irritated that he's just itchy everywhere. So anyway, yeah, that is my little chickenpox update. But I think I'm also now gonna go on to my little spreadsheet. I know that's boring, but I really genuinely am a little bit worried this month about money stuff. I know that you guys can relate to that because I have spoken about it before, like the just sheer volume, like everything is just so expensive, like it's just mad. But like specifically like childcare bill and stuff is just astronomical recently, which is one of the main reasons that I'm so excited to move, because where we're moving to, the childcare costs are so much cheaper. Like I think in total it's like £300 cheaper a month, which is just, it's gonna make such a difference to us. Genuinely, like I don't know what I would do if I didn't have YouTube to supplement my income, because it has meant that we can afford to do things like go out for the weekend, like move house to an area where we're gonna be surrounded by family. Like we wouldn't have been able to afford to do that beforehand. So like genuinely, I'm looking at my spreadsheet right now. I might actually just show you actually. So this is my budget tracker. This is where I put everything, like all of my incomings and all of my outgoings, so that I know how much money I'm going to have left over at the end of the month. I've done like full-on videos about this at the beginning of every year. Actually, I did it last year and I did it this year. I do like a complete like run through of all of my incomings, all of my outgoings, expenses, everything, and then I show like the actual tracker, how it works, like the spreadsheet and everything, and where you can purchase it. It's in my Etsy store, which I'll link down below. You can like go and buy this from there to help like get on top of your finances and stuff. Like it's been an absolute lifesaver. I go on it every single month. This month, and probably to be honest the last couple of months, some things have changed, and yeah, it's just becoming a little bit tight at the moment, which is a bit of a struggle. But yeah, I just thought I would share like a rough little rundown. I won't go into too much detail because it's probably boring, but if you guys can relate and if you think this would be helpful for you, definitely download it, because I genuinely don't know what I would do without this. I'd be in debt. Like I'd be 100% in debt, and thankfully I'm not there yet because of the fact that I've got YouTube as a supplementary income. But I'd be in debt if I didn't, 100%. Like it's just hard at the moment. So yeah, this is my spreadsheet. This is my salary that I get from my full-time job after tax. Like that is the money that comes into my bank account. Sorry, not full-time job, that's 4 days a week. And then I've got all of my expenses. These are like all of the bills that come out of the joint account. So this is half of all of our expenses as a household. So that's like my half of the mortgage. We overpay the mortgage by £50. So obviously that's 25 for me, 25 for Ash. Food, water, gas, electric, like this is definitely, I don't know what this is going on. Obviously it's way more than that because I feel like our electric is more than £80. Obviously £80 again, like split 2 ways, £40 each, and then gas apparently is £30 each. I'm not entirely sure if they're correct. And so yeah, obviously the big one is childcare, £600 each a month, which you can see is almost double our mortgage, which is absolutely just insane. So yeah, £1,200 a month is what we pay for George to go into nursery 4 days a week. So this is my contribution to the household bills. Obviously that's like a significant chunk of my salary. After that I have a couple of other expenses, things like car insurance, petrol, AA breakdown cover, like they're all things I have to pay for as well, but they're not like household bills, they're more like just my personal ones. And then once I've paid all of the bills and all of the things I have to pay for, plus essentially £100 spending money, so like socialising and fun, like going out for the weekend with like my family or getting a coffee or something, like little enjoyments in life, that is all of my money gone. And then you scroll down here, these are all the things that I would like to do, but there's no chance of me doing it. So like £200 I normally put in for birthdays and Christmas, so I can put in £100 for Christmas every single month, and then by the time Christmas comes around I'll have £1,200 to do Christmas with, which I've been able to do solidly until May, and then this is the month where it's just absolutely gone out the window because just everything has been hiked up. Like childcare's gone up, all of our payments for everything have gone up. Birthdays, again, I'd normally put 100 in for each like month, because then like when it comes to my mum's birthday or Ash's birthday or George's birthday, I've got money in a pot somewhere ready. Again, I've been able to do that every single month until May. It's just like crack down time at the moment, like nothing, all these nice extra like good things that I would like to do, like saving and all of that, it's just not happening. I've got more things on this list like car maintenance, car insurance, holiday, honeymoon, like all of these things that I would like to save towards so we don't have to get things on credit, if that makes sense. So like my car maintenance, for example, like imagine if I get my MOT done and literally like the whole car needs replacing and like it's terrible. If I put £20 a month in every single month, at least I've got like a little bit of money to go towards it, and I don't have to then get it on finance or like all that kind of stuff. But it kind of looks like I don't have that option right now. So yeah, it's just a little bit tricky. Like in terms of all of the money that I've ever made from YouTube, I have always saved that money. But that money is the reason that we're able to move house. That money is the reason that we're able to have a wedding. Like it's being spent. It's like allocated for those things. So I feel like we may have overdone it. But obviously, like if we didn't have all of these other price hikes in childcare and everything like that, we would have been able to afford to do it. So it's just like, crunch time. It's just absolute madness. Like I have a decent job, I get a decent income, and I have like a supplementary income as well when I'm struggling. Like I can't even imagine what it's like for some people, especially if you've got to pay for childcare as well. Like it's just insane. I do just think like after the house move and stuff, after we realise how much money is actually coming out, so like the new bills, how much everything costs in the new house, the new mortgage, like new cheaper childcare costs and stuff like that, we're just gonna have to evaluate like what is worth doing and what isn't. Like if it is worth me not working and therefore not paying childcare, like I would love to do that, but only if I could make enough money from YouTube to obviously pay all the bills that I need to pay. Obviously, like I know that I'm in such a privileged position to like even have a supplementary income, but I know so many people that do it, like have a proper job, and then because of the price of everything, basically have to do like a side hustle. Like obviously they want to do it anyway, but like they sell things on Etsy, or they make things and sell them like elsewhere, or they have like a night job, or I don't know, like work as a waitress as well as working in an office. Like there are so many people that are doing like 2 jobs, 3 jobs, 4 jobs, just to make fucking ends meet, and it's just insane. I do kind of feel for everyone that is in that situation, and I'm really genuinely not in a position to moan, so I'll try not to from now on, but I'm stressing a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. I shouldn't have spent that money on myself. I should have put the money, the Birkenstocks money, into the savings account. But anyway, you live and learn. But yeah, anyway, I think I am now gonna go and do some washing up, sort my life out in the kitchen, because I didn't do that after lunchtime. The weather's gone like overcast now. It was nice and sunny earlier, but I think it did say that it was gonna rain a little bit later, so I need to get the washing in, sort that out, and yeah, just kind of have a chilled afternoon. I think George will probably be down for like an hour or so, so I just need to like run around quickly and sort the house out. But other than that, I think I'm probably going to love you and leave the vlog here. I really hope you have enjoyed it. A bit of a day in the life, a bit of a life update, a bit of a money rant, a bit of a childcare is so expensive, kill me now rant, but yeah, it's what it is. I hope it doesn't seem like I'm just moaning about all these things. I really do hope that it doesn't seem like I'm moaning about all these things, that I know that I'm in such a good position, like in comparison to so many. Like whenever I've mentioned it to like my mum or something about how expensive things are, she's like, I know, because she was a single mum when she was younger, had to work in London to like afford to pay the mortgage. And like I was in childcare literally from like 7 till 7, and like she didn't see me at all and she hated it, but she had to do it to like survive and like pay the mortgage and like figure out, you know, the fact that she did that meant that I had the life that I had. So I'm so incredibly grateful for that. But it's just like, I know that I don't have it that bad, like really. It's just, it's all relative, isn't it? You can only ever like see from your own experience. So anyway, I'm gonna stop now. I'm gonna stop chatting and I'm gonna go and do the washing up that I'm really procrastinating to not do. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Mwah.
You glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby.